What if your personality is not random, but follows a deep psychological pattern? Why are some people energized by social interaction while others need solitude? Why do some rely on logic while others prioritize emotions? The MBTI, or Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, is one of the most popular personality systems in the world. But what many people don't realize is that it is not just a modern test, it is deeply rooted in Carl Jung. To truly understand MBTI, we need to begin with Jung. He believed that the human psyche is structured and dynamic. People are not the same in how they perceive reality and make decisions. He introduced two fundamental orientations of the psyche: introversion and extroversion. These are not just labels, they describe the very direction of your psychological energy. An extrovert directs energy outward, toward people and the external world. They are often energized by interaction, action, and constant stimulation. Their fuel is the world around them. An introvert directs energy inward, toward thoughts, reflection, and inner experience. They are often energized by solitude and introspection. Their fuel is found within. Jung emphasized something very important. Every person has both introversion and extroversion, but one becomes dominant in our conscious life while the other remains less developed. Think about your own life. After a busy day, what feels more natural, seeking out friends or finding a quiet space to process? That answer is your starting point. But Jung didn't stop there. He believed that people also differ in how they process information and make decisions. He described four psychological functions: thinking, feeling, sensation, and intuition. Thinking is based on logic. It asks what makes sense. It focuses on objective analysis, consistency, and structure. It is the architect of the mind. Feeling is based on values. It asks what matters. It evaluates situations based on emotional impact and human harmony. It is the heart of our decision-making. Sensation focuses on what is real and concrete. It deals with facts, details, and direct experience. It asks, what exactly is happening right now? Intuition focuses on what is possible. It sees patterns, hidden meanings, and future potential. It looks beyond the facts to what could be. It is the visionary function. Jung divided these into two groups. Thinking and feeling are rational functions because they evaluate and judge. Sensation and intuition are irrational because they simply perceive. Now, Myers and Briggs took Jung's ideas and expanded them. They kept his orientations and his functions, but they added a crucial fourth dimension: judging and perceiving. Judging types prefer structure, planning, and decisions. They feel comfortable when things are settled and closed. They like to have a clear plan for the day. Perceiving types prefer flexibility, openness, and keeping options open. They feel comfortable when things remain spontaneous and explorative. They thrive in the flow. This created the four dimensions of MBTI: introversion versus extroversion, sensing versus intuition, thinking versus feeling, and judging versus perceiving. From these, we get 16 unique types. But what do these types actually mean? Each person has a four-letter code that represents a preference, and together they create a fascinating pattern of identity. Let's take an ISTJ, typically practical, organized, and focused on facts. They value responsibility, structure, and the strength of tradition. They are the inspectors. Compare that to an ENFP, energetic, creative, and people-oriented. They are driven by possibilities and deep emotional connections. They are the campaigners. An INTJ is strategic, analytical, and future-focused. They think in systems and long-term plans, often working with a fierce independence. They are the architects. Finally, an ESFJ is social, caring, and oriented toward harmony. They focus on relationships and building strong communities. Each type experiences the world differently. Based on these four dimensions, where do you see yourself right now? Are you the structured planner or the flexible explorer, the logical analyst or the empathetic connector? We have established the framework of who you are. In our next session, we will go deeper into Jung's original view, that we are not just boxes, but dynamic beings on a journey. See you there.